Guys, literally, almost got blown away. I couldn't hold my phone and my coffee at the same time. So, you guys do not need to see my ugly mug. Oh, Greg, I did it. All right, let me see. Let's get started. We're gonna. And the rain stops. What? That's only. See, it's me. It's my luck. That's what happens. Hi, John. It literally just stopped raining, and it appears as though the sun may come out after all of that. All right, here we go. We're on our Gettysburg adventure. Totally stopped raining, like completely. Totally stopped raining. The second I got in my car, it stopped raining. Hi, Becky. All right, here we go, people. Let me know if the cars too. I really love this new phone holder that I have because yeah, it was awesome, right? If anybody sees anywhere that they would like me to stop and get out, just let me know because I will do so. So I'm gonna start. I'll do a tour of the park. I don't have any historians, to drag along with me, but this is, to me, in my opinion, is probably the most beautiful landscape. Now, granted, I haven't been to a lot of places. Hi, Rich. Thanks for joining. Good morning, dear. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, now I'm here. Good morning, Rich. I don't know if you heard me because my car picked up my Bluetooth. Anyway, to me, this is probably the most beautiful landscape in the United States. Like I said, disclaimer, I haven't been to a lot of places. I've been to Arizona. I've been to the Grand Canyon, which is probably the second most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. But it doesn't matter how many times I've been here. Wow, this guy's coming in hot. Look out. Whoo! Wait a second. I'm gonna turn around. You spend so much time there. You are the best to give the true tour. Yeah, but I can give a tour of yeah, here's this and this, but when it comes to specific stuff that relates to, I know some stuff, and I don't even know if I'm 1,000% accurate on my information. However, I can navigate. I can navigate through the park. We'll go walking off into the woods like it's nobody's business. I will only do that in Gettysburg. I wouldn't do that anywhere else. I hope the windshield wipers aren't messing with anything. I'm sorry about that, but I'd rather you guys see it. I'm gonna have to take some pictures too if it stops raining. But even in Gettysburg, I don't care that it's raining. I don't care when it snows. I don't care when it's raining. I'm going so slow. Look at that storm cloud. That's starting to pick up. But it's like clear blue skies over here. So hopefully it's passing through. I want to thank you for going live seeing. I have never been there yet. Awesome. That's what I want. Yay, Becky. Thank you. So I'm going to start at the first day of the battle and just kind of like, you know, go through each thing. All right, so we're kind of getting out of the rain a little bit, I think. So I can kind of like cut back on the windshield wipers. It sucks because I wish I had like a 3D camera so you guys could see alongside of me on the sides, but that's okay. Awesome. Thank you, Reg. I love you. I miss you. Look, this is so cool. I want to do this. You see this like carriage ride. This guy behind me hates my guts right now because I'm doing so slow. Hi, babies. I want to do that carriage ride. Anyway, that was pretty cool, right? The guy behind me hates my guts because he's trying to like come in my car with me. So I think I'm going too slow for him. But guess who doesn't care? Me. So my agenda today, my agenda today is, I hope it's not a funnel. I can't take anymore. I can't take anymore. Last night was bad enough. Oh. Well, in my defense, the speed limit is 25, and I'm doing 35. So I will be here again. I'll be here for Phenomenology, June 3rd through the 5th. And then I will be here August 20th through the 22nd for the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, which is a good time. Now I'm driving into rain. Isn't that wonderful? I hope the windshield wipers, if it's too much, tell me and I'll just go live when it's not raining. So this is like going into town. When I say into town, it's like where like all the shops are, the bars. So if anybody's wondering what do you do what's in Gettysburg, I hate that question. What do you do in Gettysburg? What's in Gettysburg? Well, there's lots to do. And even outside of town. Antietam is about 45 minutes away. I mean, if you're just not even, I don't know how. The only time I ever went outside of Gettysburg was when I was here for 10 days. I was like, I'll take a half a day and go to Antietam. And then I took another half a day and I went to Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry is pretty close too. And when I say close, I mean like 45 minutes. There's Tommy's Pizza. Everybody loves Tommy's Pizza. I do have a confession. I'm not a huge fan. Everybody seems to love it. I'm not knocking it. I mean, it serves its purpose. But being from Jersey, I haven't been to that brewery yet. Maybe we'll check out a brewery. But I have not been to, I don't know what I was going to say there. But anyway, everybody seems to love Tommy's Pizza. So, but like I said, being from Jersey, it's kind of hard to, go out of town and find pizza. Now, I do know that, why am I stopping? I do know that there's, excuse me, and I can't find the post, but somebody had posted something a long time ago on one of the Gettysburg pages that I am a part of. that there was a pizza place that opened up that was almost, it was like a Jersey / New York style pizza, and I can't for the life of me figure it out. I can't remember where it was at. Sorry, I know it's picking up my raindrops. Dumb thing. I need a new phone. I need a new phone. Hopefully it'll stop raining. I think this is a 4-way. Hi, Ajing. Thank you. How are you, dear? Good morning. Or, I don't... All right. Sorry about the rain. Oh, so anyway, it's a busy town for some reason. I don't know if there's something going on. But there's a lot of people in town right now. Look at all these brick buildings. You can't, in Jersey, you can't find these brick homes. I love brick homes. I love old brick homes. And if you're not friends with me on my personal page, very good wipers, not a problem. Thank you. I just didn't know if they keep on going past, like if it's a nuisance. Not sure. But if you're not friends with me on my personal page, we will stop at the house love of my life. It's night in Indonesia. Oh, I wonder what time it is. I was going to ask her, but I think she's going to bed. Thanks for stopping by, for sure. So that's the Thaddeus Stevens house that we just passed, which I don't think you guys saw it, but it was like it had yellow trim around it, which you can stay there. People have stayed there and did investigations there. It's one of the places where I want to stay and do an investigation, because I just found out about it last year. I don't know how. I didn't know about sooner. It looks like the sky's clearing, which is awesome. All right, here we go. But we are going to go past the house of my life, and you guys can see it. I'm going to get out and look at it, because it just is, it's beautiful. I was trying to find somebody that does doll houses for a living. I was going to try to get somebody to make me one, like a little replica of it, but people want too much money. I'll send a message to you about your investigation. Oh, awesome. Okay, thank you. Absolutely. A lot of not to be political, but a lot of American flags and Trump flags, and anyway, here we go. I'll go a little faster. Yeah. So you can buy, that's what I was going to say, you can buy audio tours to go, and you stop, oh, thank you, Jason. No problem. I love sharing my home. Love it. You can buy audio tours for the park, and you go to each. Now they do have bus rides, they have segways, they have all kinds of stuff you can do, but I think doing it at your own pace, following, in your car, they have audio tours and stuff like that, and you just follow it, you get to see more. I don't think the buses stop at a lot of the places. They just kind of hit on like the major parts of the battle that took place here, which is fine. A lot of people, they don't have a lot of time They don't have, I'm going to pull over so that this person can go around me. Or are you going to stop right behind me? Are you going to go? Oh my gosh. See? This is what happens when I don't get a lot of sleep. Anyway. So this is, you would take the audio tour. This would be, you know, the first day. And as we approach up here, so up here off to the right, and I'll get out. If anybody wants me to get out and go look at something, I will do it. No problems. So up here is, you see all the monuments, and this was all Union here. And then just up ahead onto the left, there's a monument out up on a hill, and it's, have done the audio tour. Great way to see. Yeah, it really is. And the only other thing that I want to do that I have not done yet was get a licensed battlefield tour guide to take me around. But up here is where General Reynolds, he was the first, it was the first day of battle, just got here, and homeboy was shot and killed here. Mortally wounded. He wasn't killed here, but he was mortally wounded here. He was taken to a little shop in town that is now does those old time photos. So he was taken there. I think that, I believe, is where he passed at the shop. I can't be 100% sure about that, but we'll get out and we'll show you guys. How about that? I say we'll, like I'm here with more than one person. I'm not crazy. Oh, where's my car key? We'll get out, and then we'll continue to drive. But I'll show you guys really quick. We are going to be coming up to, if you guys were watching last night, where I got my picture of the soldier. I will get out and show you guys that as well. It's now hanging up in Ghost of Gettysburg. Alright, there's so many people here. I don't know why. I'm probably going to ruin my Uggs. I need a new pair anyway. Alright. Reynolds. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Greg. Reynolds had just given orders and suddenly was struck in the neck, I believe. Yeah, I feel like it was like right as he walked up. Look at that flag. Love that flag. All right. This might be a good spot to, like, at nighttime when you come. This might be a good spot to do a little EVP session. I have learned that being here, the places that are less traveled or less occupied by people seem to be more active. I mean, everybody goes to Devil's Den, everybody goes to the wheat field, everybody goes to Triangular Field, everybody goes to all these places, but I just walked up there and I'm like, you know what? This would be an awesome place to do an EVP session, but there's too many people right now to look at that. You can't tell me that ain't beautiful. Oh, I'm a hot mess. All right, so your audio tour will tell you stop 1. So that was our stop 1. I know it was pretty quick, but you know, I just wanted to show you guys. It's cool. Now that it's not raining. What the hell you want? All right. Here we go. No. the phone cuts out is because, like, there's a lot of people here today. Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. I've taken 1,000 pictures at this place, at the same places, and it just still remains to be just beautiful. I gotta get a picture. I think I can take a picture off of my live, I believe. Yeah, right. Maybe? Hold on. After that car goes by. I'll have to edit these for sure. Does that do anything when I'm taking pictures? I just am curious. Oh, I know. It's amazing how many people, like even that lookout tower. I thought I was gonna be Dorothy from Wizard of Oz and get whoofed away up from out the top of that thing. It was like wind and gusts of winds and rain. I was like, holy shit. And people are still walking up to the tower. All right. It is amazing. It really is. It's just, I don't want to go home. I mean, I don't want to go back to Jersey because this is my home. But MISSI Mississippi. Whenever I'm here, I always look at the license plates because there's so many people from all over the country that come, and I love seeing like the real far away ones. And it's awesome. The conversations you can have with people here is amazing. All right, so now we are coming. So I'm gonna pull over really quick because right here, if you see out there in that field, like kind of at your 12:30-ish, 1 o'clock-ish, right? Federals were lining up along this road. The Confederates were massing to the north of here, left on the first day. Greg, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I can't believe you're still awake, or you're awake, but thank you. So right here, Becky, that's really hard for me to answer because there's never a bad time to be here, ever. It depends on what your comfortableness is. The summer can get really, really hot. You know, the winter can get really, really cold. You know, it's just like Jersey weather. I don't know where you're from, but it's like Jersey weather. So it's like, you know. So the weather, you know, to me, there's never a bad time to be here, to be honest with you. But, oh, sorry, I got to get a picture. I wish, technical difficulties, as always. I don't know how to use, like, Photoshop and stuff, so I don't know how to take cars out of my pictures. Oh, this is what I was going to say. So right here, this area. So I was here with my mom, I think in 2007. And she was like, she says to me, oh my gosh, as we were turning down this road, because we were staying at Doubleday Inn, which I'll show you. But she said, there's a whole bunch of Rangers in the field. Like, I wonder what's happening. I wonder what's going on. I said, really? And I'm trying to look while I'm driving. I don't see anything. And as we're coming around, and right to where, like, maybe where I'm at right now. So, like, this area. All right. She jumped up. She like, literally hit her head almost on the roof of my car. She turned pale white. And that phrase, you look like you just saw a ghost, that's what she looked at. I've never saw that in anybody after that or before that. But she said there were 4 Confederate soldiers almost walked into my car. She said they were, like, didn't even look at us. Didn't even, to me, that's residual. But didn't look at us, didn't acknowledge us, nothing. And I immediately looked in my rearview mirror. I didn't see anything. I went up to turn around. And, you know, I was trying to see if there was anybody in the field that she was seeing, and there was nobody around. I would have seen them. They were walking. So this is the bridge I was on when I got my picture. But I'm going to pull up here and I'm going to park and get out, and I will show you guys where I got my picture. They have these like little, hi Jay, hey JP, how are you, babe? All right. I should probably put my parka on. I feel like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix wearing this thing. I love it. Anyway. All right. Oh, I look a fright. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm reading your comment, Greg. Right. I remember that from, this is going to sound, but I remember that from the movie. All right. You gotta watch me here because cars are just like flying by, and it's a two-way. So, all right. So keep in mind, when you guys come here, the railroad tracks are private property, which I learned that last year or the year before. And let me get out of the road there. These people are, ew, dog doo-doo. I guess I should get on the other side of the road. Oh, so beautiful. So this is where I was at. The picture was actually taken in 2010. I was here for a week. And so this is the one side of the railroad tracks. Again, you're not allowed to go on the railroad tracks. They're privately owned. I never knew that because I would like gallivant all up and down that shit. I had no idea. And this was where I got my picture. I came over here with my Canon. See, I take scenery pictures, so that's what I was doing that day. I was just taking pictures, and I love how that looks. So I was taking the pictures of the railroad cut, hoping to get the train to come on down. But that's where I got my picture. Gettysburg. Yeah, right? Oh, love it. And if you ever get a chance to go to the Eisenhower farmhouse, you have to take a bus there. You can't drive up to the farmhouse. So see, you can take these things here. These Gettysburg tours, they have all kinds of buses. But like I said, see how they're going right past this? This was like important, what happened here. So, you know, I don't know. The bus just doesn't stop everywhere. That I think is good for people to learn and get out and kind of appreciate what happened here, the history, all up in my car. All right, guys. Sorry. Here we go. When did you take your ghost pic? It was July 2010 is when I got it. I don't remember the exact date for some reason. I'm sure if I look back on the original picture, like the one that's in my computer, you know, I'll be able to, you know, do the, you know, the whatever that is there. The, what do they call that? The properties or whatever, you know, of the picture, I'm sure. Actually, it's in my photo albums. I can go back and... I have like, why is it telling me it's going to take me 3 hours and 15 minutes to get home? All right. Maybe I'll just put on my, that jacket's getting crazy to go off and on. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. The sun is shining, huh? I love it. I love it. I have to get, I do have to get my wine, but if I'm coming back in June, maybe I just get it when I come back in June. Because I do want to go, I want to see my friends Pam and Steve, and... Alright, here we go. What the heck is this little thing? That's cute. Huh? The sun's coming out, guys. Yay! Alright, so this is Buford Ave. Now we're going... So you can, hi Tom. So I just, if you go onto Paranormal Brews page, it just got hung up in a store in Gettysburg. It's called Ghosts of Gettysburg. I did put that up, but also in the pictures on Paranormal Brews page, I can post it again, like just the original picture or whatever, later on today. But, you know, Mark Nesbitt, I approached him with it because I respect his opinion. I'm not somebody that thinks everything is a ghost or thinks everything is haunted and thinks everything is, you know. So, I mean, it is really, I've been investigating since 2011. And it's the only picture that I have of all of the millions and millions of pictures that I've taken. That's the one picture that I have. I mean, I have a missed photo from one of the Connecticut monuments here, and I do believe that that is something, but it's just it's like a mist, but yeah, the picture I can post it, but I did post pictures last night. I did an investigation in the store, Ghosts of Gettysburg and Gettysburg Ghost Exchange. They're both connected, and the apartment above, and I took some pictures of it hanging on the wall because I've been waiting 11 years for that picture to go up on that wall. So I'm excited. So now we're approaching the Eternal, this is an Eternal Peace Light, Pennsylvania monument. Man, between the sun and like the colors and the landscape and the clouds, I mean, it's so picturesque today. It's beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. Is there anybody behind me? Sorry, I have to take a picture. Does anything happen when I do that? I'm just curious. Alright, here we go. If anybody wants me to stop and get out and go up to something, I will do that. I don't mind at all. It's just getting a little hot in here. Whew. Let's roll down the windows. So this is the Eternal Peace Light. It says peace, eternal, in a nation united. It's a shame that that does not stand true today. I wish it did. There's a lot of people here today, folks. A lot of people. Does anybody know how to edit people out of photos? I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to use that kind of stuff. I'm very, as anybody knows me, I'm very non-techie. So I don't know how to do any of that. There's a lot of people here. Whew. Gotta keep them babies out the street. So, even though I come probably 15 times a year, I still act like a tourist, even though I don't consider myself a tourist. I say that all the time. I'll buy souvenirs, I buy shirts, I go through the park every time, you know. Oh, such an awesome. Could you imagine this being your hiking trail? Like you get up every morning, you wake up, you have a cup of coffee, and this is what you get to run to? Oh, there you go, Greg. Oh. Oh, yes, oh God. Oh. Like, fine. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if anybody else likes stuff like that, but that is like, it's just, I could wake up to this every day, every morning, rain or shine. So you see the audio tours, if you do it, it tells you there's stars, there's arrows. So it's kind, I mean, like, they make it really easy to, I just know, I know it, so I don't need that stuff, thankfully. But it's easy to navigate. I can't see what I'm doing. This is Doubleday Inn. Here's a little rinky-dink thing. I can climb up that no problems after what the heck I just did. This is a little small lookout tower. So we're approaching here onto the left-hand side. Well, you know, you got the monuments here and stuff. Look how pretty this is. Oh. Later on, I'm going to be like watching this just so I could be taking like screenshots of pictures. Oh my gosh. It's like the first time, every time it's like the first time I see it. It's gorgeous. Is there somebody behind me? I gotta pull over because I gotta get a pic. Sorry, people. Hurry up. Now I gotta wait for this guy to go past. Cripe. So anyway, this is the only inn in the park that you can stay at. It's called Doubleday Inn. I have only stayed there once, so I'm not sure how the guests, the people that own it, how they are. Aww. So there's Doubleday Inn. It's a beautiful inn. Little known fact that Bob Hope used to stay here when he would come in town. Just so you guys know. I know that. It's a little stupid fact, but I know it. But could you imagine living in any of these houses in here? Yes. Yes, I can. There was a house for sale, not this one, but I believe it was this next one coming up over here. It was for sale. I think it was like almost 300. But oh, it's still for sale. This little, I would totally cop a square right in there and love every second of it. All right, hold on. I'm all over the road. You got that house. It's like, you guys got to see this house. I heard the guy isn't very nice though, but it's like a, could you imagine? Let me let this motorcycle go through. Go ahead, dude. I'm gonna let him pass. So I don't know if you guys can see that house, but there's a house, and then there's like a mini house, and then there's an outhouse, and then there's like, oh, it's gorgeous. I gotta get a picture. But yeah, I heard the guy's not that friendly. But that's kind of, I couldn't imagine living there. If it's a vote for a baby rabbit pick or hiking Old Round Top, I'd vote interior pics of that old hotel. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do have pictures of the inside of that because I stayed there once. You're talking about the Doubleday Inn? I stayed there once. It's gorgeous, and let me tell you, it is definitely, it's very just keep in mind, it's very you can hear people snoring in the room next to you. So if you fellows are going with your ladies, and you know you're looking to have some sexy time, just know everybody's gonna be able to hear you. Just put it out there. All right, so here we got to go back this way. Now, how you continue, it almost feels like you're going to be going out of the, you know, you're backtracking, but you're not. So you're going to go through the seminary. And the seminary, you're going to pass the seminary, all the cool places you can actually Doubleday Inn. Yeah, it's really cool inside there. I mean, at least the last time I was in there, but that was like a while ago. Like I said, I haven't stayed there in a really long time, so I can't vouch for the accommodations and amenities anymore. But the sun's shining, and that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. All right. Can you guys see okay? Sorry. Hi, Chris. How are you, my friend? Oh my gosh, you let me go? Thanks, dude. All right. On to the next stop. Oh, you guys want to stop at Lee's headquarters? We'll stop at Lee's headquarters before going on to the rest. So Lee's headquarters used to be a huge hotel. They knocked it down a couple years ago, which I did an investigation at the hotel because the hotel was kind of supposedly active, which it was. Ben Hansen was there. I don't know if you guys know who he is from Fact or Faked. He was there doing it with us. Paravisions, my friend Lee Allen. Why are there so many people here? I love it, but I want my private time. Anyway, they knocked the whole hotel down and left that. Gettysburg Tours with Taryn. Say hi, Al. Thank you for hi, babes. They knocked the entire hotel down. Oh, it's open. I haven't been inside. You guys, this is a first. Let's go. What if you have to pay? I don't care. Let's go. We're going in. I haven't been inside here yet. I'm so happy that you guys wanted to stop here. Where'd my key go? We get to go inside Lee's headquarters. This is awesome. Every time I've been here, it has not been open. So here we go. But if I could find my key, that would be better. Sorry, guys. This is so cool. All right. So it's been like this for a couple years now, and every time I've come, never's been open. I hope they let me bring my phone in. I mean, be live. This is old foundation from this is what's left of the humongous hotel that used to be here. That's it. If you see, here's the house. Here, when Lee occupied it, and then it's beautiful. This is so cool. I hope they let me bring my phone in. Have it on. Oh, here. This shows you a little. So here's like kind of, if you can see, there's like the hotel. That was like the main thing. But it was huge. It went all back here. All back here. It was all buildings and hotels. Let's go in. This is so cool. I wish I had my recorder. Hi. This is the first time that this has been open since I come like 15 times a year, and every time I come, it's never open.
Huh. Usually about 1 weekend a month.
Yeah? This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've been in here. Look at these floors. Ooh.
Take a look around.
Thank you.
There's stuff in every room. If you got any questions, let me know.
Thank you. This is cool. This is so cool, guys. Wow. I would love to do that. These floors. Is much of the house original?
No.
That's
there
cool.
There was a fire in the 1890s, like 30 years after the war, that gutted the interior.
Oh.
So the owner at that time redid everything. That's the floor you see there, that goes back to the 1890s.
But that's still,
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the only original part of the house is the stone on the outside.
Oh. Huh. This is cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a different type of a setup? Wasn't there a gift shop or something? Wasn't there one of the? Was it in this building?
This was a 4-room museum, and the gift store was next door.
Okay, that's when I was here. Yeah.
And the restaurant was on the front lawn right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hotel surrounded everything.
That's right. That's the last time I was in here.
Yeah.
Why do they block that off?
It's just an attic. We had to put a new roof on the top. So
Hmm.
it's not
So cool. I'm so nosy. I'm always like, you always wonder, like, what, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for coming.
Oh, yeah, always. That's so cool. That was so cool. Never been in there, so I'm happy that we stopped. I didn't know if you guys wanted me to ask him any questions, but it was kind of like awkward in there. It was just me and him, and I don't know. We'll continue on to our tour. Oh, so over here, really quick, for all you, I love this stuff too, not just the paranormal stuff in Gettysburg. I love the history. I love the everything. So roll call, police headquarters, roll call of honor, you know. They have all the names that have helped to preserve and... Yo, could you imagine having the money to donate that much? Yeah, no. There's so many people. These are all the people that like have donated and all kinds of stuff for the park, for us to enjoy. Holy moly, it goes all around. Look at all the names. All right, this is getting a little too much people. Operation Yellow Ribbon. All right. All right. Here we go. That was really cool. I can't believe it was open. I'm happy it was open. Let me get a picture of this. Hold on. I haven't been in there since, whatever. I haven't been in there since, since I don't even know when that was, when it was the museum and gift shop. It was a long time ago. All right, sorry, I'm just trying to get the right angle for you guys so you can see. All right, here we go. How you doing? All right. I love doing this. To have the opportunity to go live on Facebook and share this town with people is just, you guys got it. If you haven't been here, you have to come here. It is such an experience. It's such an experience. I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. All right. I can't see if anybody's coming or not. Oh, F it, we're going. Oh, you're welcome, Tom. So up here is just like the part of the like the theological. I always say that wrong, but the theological, the seminary, all the cool, beautiful, gorgeous. I mean, I'm gonna take you guys off of the dash real quick, but look at these. Really? I mean, ugh. I'm gonna pull over because People are trying to speed through. How do you speed through? Go ahead. Go around me. Cripe. I don't like to rush through. I was literally here. When's the last time I was here? I was here for my birthday. I do my birthday bar crawl here every year. So I do get a room and I just start at one end of the town and I walk and I hit up all the bars and I have a beer and a shot or two at each place. It's my birthday bar crawl. If you guys, it's open. It's so cool in there. The seminary. There's 4 floors. Each floor, there are artifacts, history, pictures, all kinds of stuff. There's a medical floor. There's a Union floor, a Confederate floor. And you can go up to the cupola too. You can pay extra to go up to that cupola, and it is worth it. Trust me. Really, really cool. When did he say that was opened? I think he said 1 weekend a month, actually. I'm sure if you go on the website, it'll probably tell you. It might be the first weekend of each month. Wait, no. Is this the first weekend? No, last weekend would have been. I don't know. It's really cool, Tom. It is so cool. I love the medical. I love the medical stuff. How you doing? Yep. I'm nice when I'm here. But yeah, I love the medical history of it. One of the things I always say, if I ever won the lottery or had the money, I want a Civil War surgeon set. They're like $3,000 and up. Here's my house that I want to move into. It's for sale. Again, if you guys can see it, anybody that knows me is as my friend on Facebook on my personal page. There it is. That is the house love of my life right there. Unfortunately, it's $900,000, and I am not rich. But that is what okay, hold on. This is what I want right there. There it is. Look at that beautiful piece of architecture. It's oh. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And they're fixing up these houses all along here. And I believe this one's going to be a bed and breakfast right here. They just started fixing this up. Oh, I don't know. So you see us here? They just started fixing that up. So I believe that will be a bed and breakfast. At some point when they're finished. But there are people that are lucky enough to live in the park. The homes are just beautiful. In the summertime, I just go walking everywhere. I wound up in somebody's backyard one year. I had no idea how the heck I got there. The houses are just beautiful. I assume they have to maintain some sort of the national park. I don't know if it goes through the National Park Service or if it has to go through the I don't know who it would have to go through, the Historical Society. I have no idea, but I'm assuming they would have to maintain the house. Like they would have to upkeep and do all kinds of stuff to be able to live there, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. This is so relaxing and so beautiful. It's ironic to me that in 1863, from July 1st through the 3rd, like the bloodshed that was here, and and just 50,000 casualties in 24 hours. And when you say casualties, that doesn't necessarily mean deaths. That could be POWs, that could be, MIAs, and, all kinds of stuff. I mean, wounded, captured, killed. I mean, in 24 hours, you imagine. That's not even the horses. They imagine. Yeah, the historic registry. It would have to be, right? It's on national park land. Look at all these people here. This is another spot. I mean, I won't get out now, but this is a big touristy monument to come see. That's the North Carolina monument. I put up a lot of pictures of it. I'm gonna make sure nobody's coming around the corner there. It's a huge. If you live there, would always have crowds. The area is beautiful. I'd go for more Yeah, so it's funny you say that, because everybody that lives here, I ask them. I'm like, but actually, you don't even have to ask them. The people that live here are so friendly. You would think they would hate tourists. You would think they would hate, you would think they would not, hold on. You think they wouldn't like all but, I mean, think about, I say this all the time, I do believe this. I'm a very patriotic person, and I do believe that Gettysburg is the heartbeat of this nation. So stepping on these grounds and being here, it's almost like that patriotic inside of me is just like it's just so thankful for this town. I don't know how to explain it. I get very if I let myself think about it hard enough, I could probably cry. That's how much I feel I don't even know what to call it. All right. Here we go. Somebody's coming in hot behind me. How about I'll pull over and let him care? There you go. Why don't you pass? Go ahead. Oh, he's Jersey. Figures. Jerk. Anyway. Both are Jersey. We'll let this guy go too. I like taking my time. All right. And then here's a good spot. I probably will. So I was here for the 150th reenactments. The way they did this, so this is like, they planned for the 150th for like 10 years. The people that put on the reenactments and stuff like that. So they actually, like, you wouldn't have known that there were over 90,000 people at the reenactments. And that's just the reenactments. So anyway, when you came to the for the 150th, you could sign up to actually walk with the Confederate Army pickets. I think I walked with General Armistead's, his boys, but you could sign up to walk with them. And what you did was you started here and you walked all the way across to you see these trees. I don't know if I can zoom in. I can. You see these trees here? That's where the Union line was, all back there. I'm totally being a Jerseyan right now. I'm parked like in the middle of, because there wasn't any parking. But so you started here and you walked across, because that's what they did. That's what Virginia did. They just walked across, which is why Pickett had no men left. I'm gonna circle. I'm gonna make a joke. I'm gonna circle back so I can park in a parking spot and get out and show you guys. But because there's another little thing, I don't know if you guys know. So Lee's monument faces the direction they were going in, right? So the faces, you know, the angle, the pickets charged, and if you look off in the distance, you can see Meade's monument facing Lee. So they're facing each other. I don't know who was brilliant enough to think of that one, but that's great. I love it. I'll get out and show you guys. Yeah. You have to, and no matter how many times you're here, it's just magnificent. All right. Let's go for a walk. Really quick, and then we'll drive. But all right. I might need my parka. I'm a baby when it comes to weather. Hold on a second, people. Oh shit, my phone's about to drop. Alright, oh crap. I can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. Am I upside down? There we go. Alright, hold on. It can be a little more than overwhelming. I know, it's insane. And then when you think about how beautiful and peaceful it is now. So was that thunder? So, all right, so Lee used to live in Alexandria, 2 miles from Mount Vernon. Love Virginia. Yeah, I don't really get too many other places. I mean, I feel like this is my stomping grounds. I don't know. It's weird. So there's Lee's monument. And then I want to try and zoom in as much as I can. That's all. If you look out. So if you look out right in between, if you see that bus going by, there is Meade's monument, and they are facing each other. So I think that was cool how they did that. I don't know if that was planned. I mean, it sounds like it would be a planned thing, right? But, oh shit. It almost took me out. Look, y'all. It almost took me out. All right. Literally. Almost took me out. People out there that don't want to learn history and how we got to where we are now, and you know, you can't forget, you can't erase it, you can't forget it. You know, people don't realize that the only way we were able to get to where we are right now was for things to happen the way they did. And if you don't appreciate it for what it is, you repeat. All right. I don't wear my seat. I have to put my seatbelt, and we're gonna go off now. I think I heard. I know. Me too, Greg. I love how preserved. I mean, they're trying to, which I think this is true. I'm learning more and more. So here's a couple of things to remember if you are gonna come here. One, they just changed, and I said this last night on my live feed. They're changing the hours. It used to be from April 1st to October 31st. The hours for the park was from dawn until 10 o'clock at night. Apparently, as of like May 15th or May 22nd, the hours are being changed, and the park closes about a half an hour after sunset. Now, people get to still see the sunset because it is one of the most beautiful sunsets you will ever see. One of the best places to watch that sunset is Little Round Top. And I heard that they are closing Little Round Top to do park to get it. I don't, it's very confusing. I hear conflicting stories from people. I don't know if they're doing it to add parking, which there's already a lot of parking, or if they're doing it to get it to what it was like back, when the war was going on. Either way, I heard it was going to close for 18 months. And, yeah, something about, I heard either parking. So I normally get out when I'm doing these like live things. I get out and I walk up the Spangler Spring farmhouse. And you're not allowed to go in the farmhouse, but I do go in there. I mean, I thought I heard thunder. I mean, I don't know what to do. I would love to get out and go walk and show you guys. But I'm scared that it's gonna, because I thought I heard thunder. But anyways, here, I'll show you. So after you pass Lee's Monument, I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna back it up for a second. You can basically walk wherever you want to walk. But after you pass Lee's Monument, here, you'll see this little trail off, and it says this. Oh my gosh, Taryn. It says Spangler House. You walk up there. You walk up, and you feel like you're doing something wrong, but you're really not. Obviously, you're allowed to walk up there. Disclaimer for me, nothing says you can't go in the barn. Somebody had told me you can't go in the barn, I think. But nobody that lives there or nobody. Oh, guys, look, we're getting like a lot today. Look. Hold on. So they have horse tours as well. You can view the battlefield. Remember earlier we were talking about like all the ways you can see the battlefield, whether it's a personal driving tour, you get the audio tour, or you take the bus, you get a ranger, a guided, not a ranger, a licensed battlefield tour guide. And then you have the horses. You have also the horse and buggy that we saw earlier. So you can basically see this. There's not really. You can walk it for all you care, and you can go wherever you want to go. I mean, granted, there are some spots where I think you can't go, but for the most part, I mean, I've trucked a lot of the areas in here. What I love about this is, living in New Jersey, wherever they see a patch of green land, they want to build on it. So things get knocked down. I mean, and here it's just nothing but, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. There isn't anywhere you can go in Jersey where you have, maybe there is. I'm sure there's like farmland somewhere, but for the most part, it's mostly wherever they see green, they want to go ahead and build on it, which is why I love this, because this is what it's going to be, hopefully forever, because it's sacred ground, it's hallowed ground. And there's a lot of places that you can picnic in the park. Just be respectful of your trash, please. Huh. Sorry, I gotta get a picture. Hurry up, cars. If anybody knows how to give me a lesson on how to, like, because I don't know how to do it, but how to take pick cars and people out of your photos. I do not know how to do that. I wish I knew how to do it, but I don't. And it sucks because I really would love to be able to have... Sorry if my phone's driving everybody crazy. So you know what else is a good time to come if you're into like fall foliage? You come here. It's absolutely stunning fall foliage. Here. My phone keeps picking up my Bluetooth, so I don't know if you guys heard me, but I will repeat myself. The fall foliage, during fall foliage, is like, that's such a stunning time to come here for pictures, for the weather. You know, there's always a lot of people here, so I can't say like if you don't like to be around a lot of people, but because there's always a lot of people here, no matter what. All right. Now, if I were to make a right, that would take me to Saxbridge, which if you guys want to go to Saxbridge, we can go to Saxbridge. There's probably 1,000 people there. We can make it's like a little detour and then come back and continue. Go ahead. Let's go to Saxbridge really quick. Come on, where are you going? What the hell's happening? All right, we'll go to Saxbridge. So we're making a right. If I'd have gone straight, we would have went to where I went this morning when I walked up the tower in the tsunami that was coming down. So off to my left is the Eisenhower farmhouse. You can't go in there with your car. You have to go to the visitor center and you have to get tickets. But since nobody's behind me, balls. I'm just gonna go slow so you guys can you can see. But the bus takes you into there. If you see, and that's where Eisenhower. And I'm telling you, I'm usually not one to really pick up on stuff, but Mamie and Ike are there. That's all I'm saying. And me and Mamie and Ike are going to be hanging out in the thereafter. That's for sure. Because that's where I'm living. That's going to be my house. It's going to be my residence. All right, here we go. Oh, there's baby little moo cows. Oh, there's little babies. right, so we're going to Sachs Bridge. It's probably going to be packed. Yet again, another big, huge tourist attraction is Sachs Bridge. And hold on. And I can take you guys out to East Calvary Battlefield as well. That's a place that not a lot of people, I mean, I think it's starting to get a name, but not a lot of people know about East Calvary Battlefield. It's not it's not like next to like the huge park that you're, driving around, what we're seeing right now. But it is